guys, it's Bookish Vegan here, or Natalia, and today I'm filming for you my university experience of semester 1 in my first year. So I am in a different background. Me and my mom decided to change my room back around and my bed's on a different wall, so I kind of can't really sit on it now, but hopefully this is an okay background. You can kind of see more of my books, which will be great for my bookish videos. But yeah, I thought I would share with you my semester 1 experience of university. I personally love watching these videos because everyone's experience is different. I also wrote a blog post, which I'll leave a link to down below. But yeah, I will have more thoughts, like more in-depth thoughts in that blog post because I'm more articulate when I write stuff down, especially my experiences. I'm better with writing than with speaking. But yeah, anyway, I thought I would split this video up into 3 sections. So I'm going to talk about my situation and my course a little bit, and then I'm going to talk about the good things that I found from university or being a university student, and then the bad things are going to be the third thing. So I know we're ending on a bad note, but I don't know. There are good things and bad things that I thought I would share with you guys. Definitely tell me in the comments below how your university experience is going if you're in university right now. But yeah, basically I am a stay-at-home university student that's studying just law, so LLB I believe it's called, and in my first semester I studied English legal system, constitutional and administrative law, and law study. Law study is the only module that was coursework based, and English legal system and constitutional and administrative law were 3-hour exams. So yeah, I only had 1 exam for each subject. That was 3 hours, and the exams were okay. I don't really know how I did on it yet because I think we still have like 3-4 weeks till we find out the results. But yeah, I'm kind of nervous, but I think they went okay. Our exams are kind of split into multiple choice questions, and then we have essay questions, and we have to do 2 essays in those 3 hours and those multiple choice questions. But yeah, I really enjoyed all my modules that I did in semester 1. Law study was supposed to kind of like get us into the law thinking mind. I don't know how to call it, but basically they were kind of like supposed to show us how to read statutes, like how to find cases and legislation and stuff like that. And I thought they would really help us with structuring our law essays, and they kind of gave us a structure. But with university, you don't really get a lot of help on your essays. You can't send in drafts like you could at A-levels, and yeah, it was kind of really difficult. I did pass law study. We had 2 courseworks. We had one that was a case summary, which I got 46% on, so just barely a pass. I think that was a 3rd. And then the second coursework was an essay question that I got feedback on, and I got 58% if I remember correctly, I believe, which was like a 2-1 I believe, or nearly a 2-1. So I am on a 3rd, so I'm not like the smartest university student out there, but I just thought I would share that with you guys. We'll see how I do on my exams. But yeah, I'm really proud of that. I'm one of those people I've noticed in 6th form that progresses from the beginning, so I'm never gonna like go up and down, up and down. It will always be like a steady growth, because that's what happened with all my other subjects at A-levels. And also I went to university straight after my A-levels, so I'm 18 right now. Didn't take a gap year. Maybe I should have, but yeah, let's just get on into the good things and the bad things. So the first good thing that I found from being at university is that I'm finding myself as a person. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's true. You have a lot of free time, so you have a lot of time to ponder and think about your life and who you are as an individual. And I'm finding out what attracts me as an individual, what I really want to do with my life, how I want to spend my free time, like what I should do and stuff like that. I don't know, I really like it because you're left to your own devices and you just have to do everything yourself, and I feel like that's how you find out who you really are as an individual. And I'm kind of liking it, but at the same time I'm not, because as I said, we have a lot of free time, and and as I don't live with like uni people, I find it a little bit lonely. But yeah, we'll get on into that in my bad things about university. I've also noticed that the organization maniac in me absolutely loves university, because I've actually started a bullet journal and I absolutely love like scheduling in everything that I'm gonna do for the day or for the week. I just absolutely love it. I love being organized. Even though I sometimes don't stick to my schedule, I still really am enjoying that aspect of university. So this one's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing, but I see it as a good thing because everyone just minds their own business. Like, if you don't turn up to a seminar, the next week no one will ask you, oh, are you okay? Were you ill? How come you weren't in? Like it was in sixth form. And sometimes like the teachers are just there to support you, but at the same time they won't care if you don't make the effort to turn up to their lectures or seminars. I don't know, I really like that because it feels like you can keep your life private if you don't want to share it, which is a good thing. But at the same time it's a bad thing because you don't really get too much help, and like sometimes you might get this kind of feeling that the seminar tutors or lecturers don't really care about you because they're not spending the time to get to know you as a person. Another good thing that I've noticed from university is that time flies by. So basically I have to make every moment and every minute count. So that's why I really have been trying to make time for friends and stuff like that, and for all the other things that I do in my life that push me towards my goal that I have later on in life. Really, it has motivated me to do YouTube videos and really focus on my blog. As you know, that's one of my goals for 2018, and I don't know, I really like that the time is just going really fast and that semester one is already over. At the same time, it freaks me out because soon I will wake up and it'll be like my last year of university. I don't know, it just shows you how time really flies by when you're an adult, and that means I'll be finished with my education earlier or quicker. I still don't know if that's a good thing, like that time flies by so quickly. So the last good thing that I have about university that I've noticed is that you really do learn who your real friends are. My sixth form was quite small because I knew basically everyone that was in my year, at least for sixth form, and really you find out who your real friends are. Like, I have lost contact with nearly everyone except my closest friends. It's really unbelievable because I thought that maybe our friendship wasn't strong enough to last, but we have met up a couple times since university started. I absolutely love my girls so much, like they make me happy. So now on to the interesting part of the video, the bad things about university that I've noticed. Even though as a law student your workload is literally full to the brim, I did find myself with a lot of free time, and sometimes I don't want to read in that free time, but at the same time don't really have anything to do for my blog or for my YouTube, that I spent too much time thinking about my life. And sometimes when you're like me and you think a lot, you might get a little bit depressed, which isn't very good. And yeah, I don't have a part-time job. I did join some societies, but at the same time I haven't really attended any of the meetings or like meetups that they have, because it's harder when you live at home because you have to like travel back and from university. Hopefully semester 2 I'm gonna stick to a more precise schedule, so then I'm never bored and I never like have to overthink my life. Also, I've noticed because I am an INFJ personality type, which is kind of like a mix between introvert and extrovert. Like, we love socializing with people, but at the same time we're very introverted. I think I'm like 60 to 70% introvert, so there is quite a large portion of me that's an extrovert. And I really do love talking to people, but I hate small talk. That's why I hate meeting new people. It's just such a pain for me to deal with, and I find socializing quite hard at university, especially because I live at home. Yeah, I don't have like roommates that will tell me, oh yeah, Natalia, you need to go out with us to this club or to a restaurant and stuff like that. So I haven't really been out with my uni friends. I think I went out once, and that wasn't even to a club. It was just to go to the shops for an hour and stuff like that. So I really need to improve that in second semester, because I really need to get out of my shell and just make some uni friends, so then I have a study buddy and stuff like that. So yeah, as I've mentioned, I did join 2 societies, the Vegetarian and Vegan Society, which I haven't attended yet, and I joined the Law Society, but apparently for semester 2 I think it's not going to be on anymore, so don't know how my society things is going to go. I feel like I kind of wasted money if I haven't even attended the meetings, but yeah, I did join some societies, but I'm not very social yet, so that's a bad thing. So yeah, as I mentioned before, the workload for university students in general can be quite large, because you have to do so much required reading, so much research, rewriting your notes, doing seminar preparations. Like as a law student at my university, you have to do, well, you don't have to, but you should do your seminar prep, because the seminar stuff that we get set is usually the things that come up on the exam. So yeah, it can get very overbearing. I really did well for a month or 2, but in late November and early December time, I kind of like fell off my bandwagon of like keeping on top of everything. I found that very stressful, so I'm gonna try and like stick to it and just do everything as I set it every week, so then I don't find it overbearing when I have to start revising for my exams. I feel like all of us are told that university is a very socially driven environment where you're gonna make like loads of friends, like your friends for life, you're gonna meet the love of your life, and you're gonna get married to him or her, and you're just gonna have the greatest time of your life. You're gonna go out to parties every weekend and stuff like that. I kind of saw university as that. I knew I wouldn't be the partying type, because do I really look like the partying type? I don't think so, but I don't know, I just kind of thought it would be easier to make friends, like everyone would want to talk to you, kind of like A-levels. In A-levels, in my 6th form, everyone talked to everyone, even if you didn't like them, and it was just so much more social than university. University is like, you just go to your seminar and then the other people just go off to their rooms or go off home, because a lot of students do stay at home. And I don't know, I just really expected it to be more social, like people would invite you to places and stuff like that, but I really didn't have that experience. Maybe it's because that's the people I attract to be around me, and none of the people that I've met are really the type to parties. So yeah, I don't know, I've just been finding it really hard to make like proper friends, like a group of friends. So far I have one girl that I really like talking to. She's Polish, so we get to talk to each other in Polish, and we kind of have quite similar tastes. So I'm really happy about that, but I still feel like I'm not very socially out there yet, and I kind of really want to change that, and I want to get to know people more. And then the last bad thing that I have learned from my university experience is that you have to do basically everything by yourself. Yes, the lecturers and the seminar tutors will help you if you don't understand stuff, especially at my university. They've been really helpful. They're very nice, respond to emails so quickly, ask people when, because we get breaks when lectures are 2 hours, and yeah, the lecturers just come around and they talk. Like for instance, this happened in semester 2, because I've already started semester 2. Like our lecturer for contract law, she came over and she was like, if I'm going through the information too fast, tell me and I'll slow down. If you don't understand something, you can put your hand up and ask me to repeat it or explain it better. Like, they are such kind human beings. And I actually have one lecturer that I had for constitutional and administrative law again this semester, my semester 2, for nature of law, and I'm so happy about that because he's so funny and he just makes the topic so interesting to learn. As you have to do everything yourself, it's just really hard because I'm one of those people that has never studied law before, so it's kind of hard sticking on top of everything. You really need the motivation to do the work, even if you're in dorms. Like, I feel like you just have to do everything yourself and you just have to have that self-motivation, so I find it hard sometimes. So yeah, I feel like that's all I really want to talk about in this video. I can see it's already really long, so I hope I haven't bored you guys. And I hope this kind of like made sense. I'm not trying to like scare people with all the bad things that I mentioned about university. This is just my experience, and everyone's experience is different. I know loads of people sometimes like go out and like they make best friends and they find boyfriends, because I've already heard some people from my course are doing that, and a lot of people like get into extracurricular activities and stuff like that. But this is just my personal experience. I have learned from my experience from semester 1, so hopefully I will improve semester 2 and I will have like different points to make in my video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a semester 2 experience video because I don't know if it will be like beneficial. We'll see what you guys think of this one. Of course, tell me in the comments below. I will definitely be doing my first year university experience as a law student. Hopefully everything that I mentioned made sense and I hopefully didn't bore you guys, because I feel like I did. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe because it will really support my channel. I also wanted to mention, guys, thank you so much for over 500 subscribers. The last video that I filmed, I had less than 500 subscribers, so I really couldn't thank you then. But yeah, I just really wanted to thank you guys for subscribing and all the lovely comments you leave me, all the likes you leave me. I absolutely love responding to you guys. You're so kind and thoughtful, and literally your comments make my day. Sometimes I will have a stressful day at university and I'm on the bus home and I go on my YouTube account and read your comments, and literally you make me want to cry. Tears of happiness. So thank you guys, and I will see you in my next week's video. Bye guys.